wearing shorts. I'm really impressed. It's a whole new comedy thing. All right, our next performer, closing the show, needs no introduction, but since you haven't seen her before, I will give her an introduction. Please welcome Afia the Diva.
Get it.
Y'all doing? Y'all ready to let the dogs out? I love that movie. I love The Hangover. We like to quote from it at my office all the time, especially that Bradley Cooper. He can get this, okay? Anyway, my name is Afia the Diva. I hail all the way from Dallas, Texas. I now live in Long Beach, and they say everything's bigger in Texas. Check it out. If you're single, I'm willing to mingle. Anyway, this body of mine, I've decided that I need to get it in shape because I discovered this is not going to happen by osmosis. This fat's just not coming off. Because basically I got tired of looking like what I ate. You know, muffins come to mind as in muffin tops. And how about those Pillsbury biscuits when it gets too hot in your car and they just pop open? You see a little, yeah, cottage cheese and so I joined the boot camp. And if you've been to Long Beach or been to Signal Hill, if you run Skyline Hill, you know that's a pretty steep hill. So the ladies, the trainers were like, every Friday we would run Signal Hill, and they were like, okay ladies, let's get ready to run. And I'm like, and so anyways, you know, I was like, oh, well, this would be cool because, you know, running the hill is going to burn all that thigh fat off. I'll be good. So I charged the hill, and I didn't even get a fourth of the way when gravity took over, and I felt as though I was caught in the Matrix. Meanwhile, the trainers are driving off in the Hummer like, see y'all at the top. Do you ever work out with us? But anyways, speaking of working out, I think the news is starting to run out of stories to talk about. Because honestly, when I saw this news story, I was like, is it that serious? They said that some women in Hollywood are just too buffed or too toned to be, you know, they're just too buff. And they said Kelly Ripa and Cameron Diaz were too buffed and too toned. I said, I thought they were just hungry. They look emaciated. You know, I mean, like, if you up late at night watching that ASPCA commercial with the emaciated dog and Sarah McLachlan singing that little sad ass, they make you like want to slit your wrist, but you like, I was like, that's what they remind me of. Come on now, ABC, get with it, Good Morning America. Anyways, I've noticed since I've lived out here in LA, everyone has like these vanity plates. I even have one. Since I'm not licensed to practice like Bailey back there, I put JD Diva on my plates. But anyways, you know, you have ESQ, that means lawyer. You have CPA, that means you're an accountant. MD, you're a doctor. But ladies, let me talk to you for a minute. Wouldn't it be fabulous, wouldn't it be great if license plate tag told what these men were about? Like broke. Bad credit. Stalker. That would really help. What made me think about that is that I was coming out of this club one night, and I saw this dude getting out this Hummer that was about 6'5", and he had this little Filipino woman with him that was probably about 113, dripping wet. And his plate said, I hunt for you. And I said to myself, girl, you better get away from him, because if you try to leave him, he gonna hunt for you, knock you in the head, throw you in the back of that Hummer. Run!
I got it now.
Anyways, I grew up in the South, so I had to deal sometimes with some issues. Being black and all, you know. So anyways, my first job out of college was working for Hertz. And, you know, I am a social person, and so my boss always made sure I got the challenging clients that we had. And the neighborhood I worked in was called Highland Park. And if you think about Highland Park, you will think of Jerry Jones, the Dallas Cowboys owner. You will think of our former Vice President, Dick Cheney. That's the type of people that lived in Highland Park. I had to go pick up this old couple because they were getting their Mercedes service at Park Place Mercedes. And I get this old lady in the car, we're riding back, her and her old gentleman friend. And we're talking, and then all of a sudden the old man said something that kind of made me almost snap and go into angry black woman mode. But I held my tongue. He said, "Wow, you speak so well." I said, "I speak so well?" I said, you know, in my mind I was thinking what I really wanted to say was, "What are you trying to say, oh man, just because I'm black, I don't speak proper English? What you think I'm supposed to say? Yo, grandma, grandpa, hop in the ride, girl." What the hell? So anyways, needless to say, I gave him my academic resume. I said, yes, I attended Law Magnet High School, and I recently graduated from the University of Tulsa. Tulsa? That's a good school. I said, yes, it is. You know they're letting women in now. And black people too. Anyway, I see there's a lot of white people in here. I wanted to talk about you. The other one got asses and came up missing down in the Aruba again. When are y'all gonna learn? Stranger danger. It's talking about it. Anyways, I spend a lot of time watching Discovery ID. And my favorite show on there is Disappeared. How many of y'all seen that? Disappeared?
Woo!
That's, you know, they always have some white person, usually some white woman come up missing. Because if it's a black person in profile, we usually they committed some sort of crime and we don't know. So anyways, I said, why do white people always come up missing? Let's talk about this. Let's really think about this. So I came up with the story. And I said, this is how it went down. There you are, little Becky Sue, walking down this vacant, abandoned road. And then here come the man rolling up in the serial killer van. Roll down his window. Hey! How you doing? Oh, I'm fine. Well, where are you going? Oh, I'm just going up here to the store. Gonna give me some flour and eggs and milk. Gonna make me a cake. Really, a cake? You want to ride? Yeah, I want to ride. Well, hop in. Just move that duct tape and rope. Milk box material. Should have read the license plate and said so. Anyways, before I close, I want to talk about, ladies, you know, being single in LA is hard. I recently got an email in my box where they said for $120, they will teach you ladies how to dress, how to walk and talk, what time of day to go, and meet men in LA. And I'm thinking to myself, so you mean to tell me being in the Walmart produce section at 2 a.m. in my sweats is not a good place to be.